Hello and welcome to the next video in this series for learning how to access LANDFIRE data. I'm Megan Dettenmeyer, LANDFIRE Communications Lead. This video will demonstrate how to use the forms LANDFIRE provides to access spatial data products through the LFPS. Before we get started, I'd like to highlight that using these streaming service options are intended for advanced users. But if you're a beginner and still need LANDFIRE data help, do not fear, we have 2 tutorials for you. If you want to learn more about the scripting process, check out the video on your screen. And while this REST API web interface is used by humans for manual processing, the URL interface is primarily meant to be used by machines that can easily set up scripts to grab data using the URL interface, which is the primary intended use of the LFPS. So let's get started. Visit the landfire.gov homepage, go to Get Data, Stream Data, and click on the LFPS link. Open the LFPS Form and LFPS Product table, each in their own tab. You will be toggling between these 2 tabs, so having them both open will be helpful. Open the LFPS Product table. Now we will locate the layer of interest. Here we're working with Fuel Disturbance 2020 data. Copy the layer name FDIS 2020. Insert it in the layer list spot on the LFPS form. If you want to access more than one layer at a time, you can do so by inserting each layer's name, separating them by a semicolon with no spaces. Next, you will insert a lat long in the area of interest section. Here we're working with a small AOI in Northern California in the 6 Rivers National Forest. Alternatively, you can insert the LANDFIRE map zone of choice. Next, click Submit Job and click Output File. If your area of interest is quite large, it may take some time for the output file to be generated. If that's the case, just refresh the window a few times and eventually it will appear. Once it's completed, click Output File, and what results is a URL that you will copy and paste into any browser. Download and unzip the files, locate the unzipped files, and drag the TIFF file into an ArcGIS project. Once the TIFF file is imported, right-click on it, select Data, and export it as a raster. Once the Export Raster tool has run, the raster will automatically be added back into your Arc project. Now we need to find the attribute table that's associated with the raster file. As a side note, the reason we must join the CSV attribute table is because the LFPS is designed for multiband GeoTiffs, and we cannot attach only one band's attributes to a multiband GeoTiff. To find the layer's attribute table, we start at the landfire.gov homepage, select Search, select LF Document Search, find data, select CSV values, and locate the CSV file that is associated with your layer of interest. I use Control F or Command F if you're working on a Mac to help expedite this process. Download the CSV and drag it directly into your Arc project. Use the Joins and Relates tool to join the attribute table directly to the raster, noting that your input join field will be value. After the tool runs, open the raster file, take a look at the attribute table to make sure the join was successful. Once you confirm that it was, you are ready to go. Finally, if you'd like to see more tutorials like this one, please let us know in the comments below.